Welcome back, Cracked fans. We are here on day 3 at the Division I Men's ITA National Indoor Championships. Joining us now, head coach of a team who went 2-1 this weekend, Coach David Roditi of the TCU Horned Frogs. Coach, first of all, congratulations on that win, 4-0 over Texas A&M. Let's start there. That's a great win early in the season for your program.
I mean, it's a huge win, huge win. It's so intimidating coming to this tournament because every team, you're just really, any team would be happy with one win. And to be out of here with 2 wins, a win over North Carolina State, came in hot, and A&M, who I have so much respect for that whole coaching staff and their players, that they're scary. You look at those top 3 guys, it's just very intimidating. And for us to come in and beat them, I couldn't be more proud of our guys. And it's incredible. It's a great feeling.
And I do want to talk about a couple of your guys in particular, but first, now that this National Indoors is over for your team, you guys sit at 5-4, and I think that's fascinating because you look at it, 3 of your losses to 3 of our semifinalists here this week. That does provide context to your young team, but you're incredibly talented. Seeing the field this week, seeing how all of these other top 16 teams in the country are competing, how do you feel about your Horned Frogs now after what you saw this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, it's very, we needed it. I mean, we come in here and we knew we were playing top teams. We knew we were putting ourselves in tough situations. Even, I know Virginia struggled in the beginning of the season, but you go to Virginia in the middle of the week. They played well. They were all over us. So even that one, they might not be high ranked right now, but they're a top program as well. But there's still losses, and you come here and now you got a low seed. Now you're playing USC. We battled. You get beat. It was 4 in a row. That's 4 losses. I can't remember last time TCU lost 4 dual matches. So you don't know. We have a young squad, and you don't know how they're going to react. And I felt positive about the USC match, but you just don't know. And obviously now looking back, couldn't be more proud of our guys. Couldn't be more proud of their grit and resilience, and they kept believing. We still don't have a healthy full lineup. Jirosek is in the room, sick, and so, he came in here with one of the best records on our team at 6. So the other guys stepped up, and here we are.
Yeah, I think for you in particular, one of the best performers, Sander Jong, who played lights out at 3 doubles, lights out at 6 singles, gets, I believe, a win there against USC. He won in doubles as well, and I think you elected to ride the hot hand in that match at 6 singles. Can you talk a little bit about his performance, what it meant for him to step up this weekend?
Yeah, Sander, Sander's, we have some really good attitudes on the team. I think Sander's got the best attitude. Just overall, just such a good attitude. And, now we can talk, but he wasn't going to play the first one against USC. We wanted to see the other guys. Jirosek was going to play. And obviously, I told him today, I said, well, now we know how to motivate you. We just tell you you're not going to play, and then somebody gets sick. And he's 6-0 at indoors, including last year.
Mm-hmm.
He won all 3 singles. He was our MVP last year. This year he didn't lose a doubles at number 2 with Tadez. Won some big doubles matches. So he's just works, and he's got. Yeah, he loves it. He just loves tennis. So he's playing with Joe. He's playing with the right mindset. It's hard to teach it, and we're just happy he's on our squad.
Yeah, and for you, and you talk about being a young team, Jirosek and Paralek, and I'm forgetting Fernley
Jacob
as well.
Fernley, yeah.
Those are all freshmen, but it seems early on, particularly this weekend, it was your upperclassmen, your returners stepping up. Luke Famba today at 2, serving lights out. I think at one point he was like 19 of 21 on first serve points. Excuse me, whatever's going around, I've seemed to have collected as well. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this in my voice.
You guys are working hard.
Yeah, but can you talk about his performance today? I mean, indoors, obviously, that serve, but such a great performance from Luke.
Yes, and I think he grew up a lot. He plays Kukirman at 2, number 1 player in the nation, or he was. And he gets a set. And
5 glove down in the first, and he came back in that too.
So I think he's just growing. He just every match he's growing. He's starting to buy into his identity. Believe it or not, we know what we see, and you see that serve, you see that physique.
You can hear it,
and you can kind of think, okay, this is how this guy needs to play. But that's not how he plays. So he's buying into it. And I think today was big. So much respect for Aguilar. You got to be a player to beat him. You got to basically take the racket off of him. And I just kept telling him, trust me, even if you miss, you got to be aggressive. You can't play with this guy. You just keep going after it, and he did enough and had a huge second serve there at 6-5. I was, so you look at the score, and I think it was 4-1 or 4-0. I don't even know the overall score, but
4-0.
But if we don't win that, or we don't win that second set,
we're there for another hour.
We hour and a half, and it's coming down to 3 setters, and so yeah, we're happy, and I'm also glad that. One of you guys said that the Horned Frogs were the dark horse this season, and I'm sure after 4 losses, you're like, God, were we wrong on that one? So yeah. I guess we're sort of back in the conversation in a way, At least it's good for them to believe and get this win.
The big word, confidence, right? Your team has confidence coming out, and Chris Halioris, who made that prediction, is sitting there behind the camera celebrating. I saw you do that same thing. You celebrate, arms up in the air when Famba wins. Does it hurt that when you're fully extended, still not as tall as Famba?
Yeah, let's just say I have to be very careful when I hug them.
I like that. Well, then my last question for you on that theme of confidence, yes. For your team, you're now 5-4. You've got the entire Big 12 schedule in front of you. I think you still have a couple non-conference matches as well. Where do you go from here? How do you see these next couple of months going for your team?
Yeah, I mean, we have a rough schedule. We come back, and now we go outdoors. We got South Florida, and tennis at TCU tennis alum coaching them, Grand Chan, SMU. So we played sort of a lot of that conference, a few of those matches. And then we host Stanford at home. We have Ole Miss at home. And then we go on the road and play Rice and Illinois, and then the Big 12, and then Columbia at home. So we got battles.
Yeah.
And just to put a little perspective, here we are. We're sitting feeling good, 5-4, going to come out ranked, whatever, 13, 12. I don't even know. It doesn't matter. But when you come in here, we could have lost to NC State. We could have lost to UCLA. We could go 0-3, and our record was 3-4. Right?
3-3 maybe?
3-3.
Yeah.
3-3. You leave here 3-6, and you got Stanford, Columbia, Illinois, the Big 12.
Yeah, I can see it in your eyes.
Like, are we going to be 500?
Yeah.
I mean, you start thinking about that.
No, it's a serious issue.
You could be ranked 20 and not 500.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways.
And of course, you have to be 500 to qualify for the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I'm like,
would have been a huge deal.
Doubleheader somewhere.
Yeah. Well, thankfully for your team, your performance this weekend, you don't have to worry about that too much. Coach Roditi, congratulations to you. Not as confident, or I'm more confident, I should say, than I was last year. I've wanted to do this with you for years. So can we get a Go Frogs out of the two of us, like we end your videos?
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta say hi to the Frog fans out there.
Frog Nation.
Yeah, Frog Nation.
David Roditi, Alex Gruskin. Go Frogs.
Go Frogs. You guys do a great job.
Thank you so much.
We're lucky to have you guys.
Oh, well.
And I mean that. We need more of you guys. I mean, it's so good for college tennis. You are the go-to. If you want to know anything, you just go to. You have so much content, I can't keep up. I can't keep up.
That's the goal.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I really can't keep up. I got 2 kids. Man, you guys are working a lot. So
yeah, well, awesome. Of course. Coach, thank you so much. Good luck to your team.
Thank you.